How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video we have 60 plus diamond cards that you can obtain for free in MLB The Show 22. This all-star game program is completely insane, so let's go ahead and get right into it. There are so many cards released today that it actually kind of broke my game as they pressed the button. We do have this official 99 overall Jackie Robinson all-star game player as a part of this collection for collecting 44 of these cards. And this is not obtainable quite yet. We have to wait, like I mentioned in the previous video, like I've been talking about. And these Home Run Derby X players are not a part of that collection. So that's kind of why I was mentioning to kind of sell them off of the hype. Because take a look at what happened, right? This is live in the game. All I did was kind of just refresh the page and they went down to pretty much quick sell price. Now, I don't think we're going to get these cards again. So you might invest in them and they might go back up. But I would probably not necessarily do that. You don't want to lock in your stubs because we just got about 70 cards, right? I say 60 plus brand new diamond cards, but there are going to be more. There are going to be more Home Run Derby cards tonight. There will also be an additional All-Star Game choice pack tomorrow after the All-Star Game. They mentioned that the All-Star Game MVP will be in the rare round. But once you navigate through this program and obtain, 360,000 XP, you can earn a series of diamond cards in a row there. There's 30 Legends and Flashback players that you can unlock. And then, of course, these 30 All-Star Game players. As I was kind of mentioning in my prediction videos, as I was talking about leading up to this program, there was a lot of excitement wrapped around this, and some of this is going to crash the market entirely. These Legends and Flashback players that I'm about to show you are going to make it that much easier to unlock George Brett, and I am also expecting another collection here in the near future. It did mention on the updated schedule that we are going to get a Big Poppy program or some way to obtain the 99 overall prime Big Poppy, and I think that's really exciting, right? I have been expecting a lot of this stuff. I already ranked these 30 All-Star Game players to kind of where I think they'll be, and I would adjust some of my rankings, but for the most part, I would say that that's kind of where I think the players are at. Some guys don't have, outliers. Some guys don't have some of the things that I was kind of looking for, and that will adjust some of this stuff, but I am expecting more players. I'm expecting some more collections. I'm expecting a Takashi collection. I talked about that a little bit on Twitter. I purchased a lot of the Sizzling Summer Bosses, right? I didn't expect them to re-release those cards right away. I don't even know if they will re-release those cards. Probably eventually. But right now, right, those Takashi cards that we just got alongside the Future Stars and this Team Affinity right here, whatever you want to call it, All-Star Game program, these All-Star Game and Home Run Derby cards combined are some of the best cards in the game, and you can build a team in like no time at all, right? You earn 100,000 XP, you get that first NL West pack, and you can unlock 18 of these cards, 18 of these All-Star Game cards for free. And then, of course, you'll be able to earn enough stubs to buy the other 12, right? Just throughout this program. If you decide to sell some of those Legends and Flashbacks or sell some of those Future Star cards, if you get there, then that will certainly help you buy these All-Star Game players. I really tried my best with this program. I knew we were going to get a lot of these insane cards, and I was really trying to earn as many stubs as I could before all this was released. And when I do that, I'm always kind of hesitant on what I say because I don't ever want to tell somebody what to do with their stubs and have a situation where they lose out on stubs, because I'm not perfect, right? I have lost stubs before in this game. I'm not a person who likes to risk my stubs. But if you followed a lot of my tips and the timing worked out for you, you had an opportunity to make a lot of stubs, a lot of profit, and you also had an opportunity to lose out on stubs. But I talked about that in my videos as well. I always want people to think for themselves, especially because I'm a teacher, right? That's my goal, is to help people, think critically, think with reason, and understand cause and effect, and understand the way things work, and also be able to kind of, come up with their own ideas, come up with their own thoughts, and strategies on certain things to do. But we also have a brand new event in this game. We have all kinds of stuff. New Moonshot event with Franmil Reyes and Adam Dunn. You might argue that some of those cards right there are better than some of the All-Star Game players that we got. I saw some people saying that these All-Star Game cards aren't really what they were expecting. But I guess for where the game is at in the cycle, I think these cards are pretty good, right? A lot of these cards you'll be able to use throughout the rest of the game cycle. Some of them, they will, get better versions, and you'll want to get those cards. They'll have way better attributes, in certain categories, and they will be the end game version of that specific player type. But a lot of players, a lot of stuff. I mean, 60 plus cards. And I mean, I could go through and talk about each and every one of them, but I figured I would just show you the players and talk about some of the thoughts and strategies I had behind preparing for this. I would say, some of these 93, 94, 91, even 90 overall cards are going to be used. People are going to use these cards right away. They shouldn't be too expensive. And a lot of great budget options here. And some cards we've never seen, right? Some of them are recycled cards. Yes, I get that. But a lot of them are brand new players as well. But let me know what you think about these players in the comment section down below. I try to get back to as many comments as I can. I am going to be a lot more busy here in the next couple of weeks. So today I'm really going to try and grind as many of these All-Star Game program cards as possible. And I think people already have them unlocked. I know there are different ways to kind of prepare for this with XP and all that stuff. I don't really do that. I just play the game. And I'm enjoying the game for what it is. In the past, I have, tried different methods and things like that to help other people out. But that's not really me. I just like to play the game. If there's a fast way to unlock something by, just hitting in the game, then I'm down to do it. But it usually messes up my timing, and it makes me a little bit worse in online game modes. And that's really where I get the most enjoyment out of the game. So I'm going to grind this program a little bit differently, maybe play some Road to the Show on Legend and things like that. But ultimately, I am extremely excited to try a lot of these diamond cards out. I know you guys are as well. And we have more to come. We have a lot more stuff to be released over the next week or so. I mean, take a look at the updated schedule. Go back to the beginning of the video, pause it, take a look at the updated schedule. There's a lot of information there. And there's so much information in this game right now that it's overwhelming. I mean, I didn't even know where to begin. But right before the program was released, I actually earned my second Sizzling Boss card. So I went ahead and opened up some of these free packs. I finished off the Conquest, just certain things I hadn't done yet. A few moments, a few missions. I wanted to get the Fernando Valenzuela. We ended up pulling the 3,000 stub diamond here in Nico Horner, and that's a decent card. I'll really take any diamond. I'm not expecting a 90 plus card. I've only pulled one or two of them the entire year. But with that said, I know there are a lot of balling out of control packs at the end of this All-Star Game program. You might be able to pull some diamonds out of that as well. I didn't have any luck the first time I got those during the flash sale, but it is what it is. Anyway, I've invested in about 15 or 16 of these Takashi players. I bought a lot more Raleigh Fingers cards than anybody else just because I really think he is the best one in terms of long-term value, in terms of use in the game. But I also bought a couple of these Fernando Valenzuela cards. Maybe that wasn't a good idea, but I only risked about 5,000 stubs. And the reason why I say maybe it wasn't a good idea is because we just got a bunch of those Legends and Flashback Prime cards. That will affect the collection. But who knows? Maybe you need a bunch of those Prime cards in the next part. That's going to do it for this video. I'm College Lefty, and peace out.